Hi, my name is Nicole Scott. This is my final assessment for NU 650, and this is my patient.
My name is Danielle Scott, and I consent to being in this video.
Perfect. And we have our environment set up, everything here for sensation, smell on the bed, ready for me. Stethoscope here, and then I washed my hands right before we started. So we'll go ahead and get started now. First thing I'm going to do is inspection. So we'll do looking at the skin for any fur color, symmetry, any dryness, and then we'll start up at the head. Looking at the skull for any deformities, lesions, everything looks symmetrical and round. I don't see any issues with any hair growth or anything like that. Looking at the eyes and ears, nose, both auricles look good, symmetrical, eyes look symmetrical. And then could you open your mouth? Okay, and stick your tongue out. Okay, just smile. Okay, everything looks good here. So what I'll go ahead and do now, we're going to do some sensations and smell. So I'm going to just palpate the nares, make sure everything is good here, no congestion, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you can close your eyes and then just let me know what you smell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. And then extraocular movement. So I'm going to bring my fingers from behind your head and just let me know when you see them.
You see them?
Okay. What we'll go ahead and do now is some sensations. So one will be dull and then the other will be sharp. And just close your eyes and then let me know which ones that you feel.
Dull. Dull. Sharp. 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 Dull.
Perfect. All right. So what I'll go ahead and do now is I'm actually going to move behind you and we'll do the whisper test. So just let me know the word that I'm saying.
99.
Perfect. And I'm going to move to the other side.
99.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we'll come back, continuing to look at the mouth, nose, and the jaw. We've palpated nares, visualize the mouth and the teeth, and no tenderness or swelling there. Okay. So what we'll move on to now is palpating for lymph nodes. Occipital, submandibular, submental, supraclavicular. Any tenderness with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll move on to your neck now. What I'm looking at, same thing, symmetry. Has there been any tenderness? No sore throat, nothing along those lines?
No.
We're looking for any tracheal deviation. And then I'm actually going to come around to this side. And then palpating the thyroid. And then go ahead and swallow. Okay. And everything feels good? Okay. And what I'm going to also do now is just palpate your temporomandibular joint. And open and close. Any tenderness with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. So what I'll go ahead and do now, we could just do some shoulder and neck movements. So go ahead and just shrug your shoulders up and down. And then turn your head side to side. And then ears to each shoulder. And then neck up and down. Okay, no tenderness with that. Everything feels okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that I still have you seated, we're going to listen to heart and lung sounds, and I'll percuss chest. Okay. So just take deep breaths for me. Everything sounds good. Everything is clear. Now I'm going to listen to heart sounds. Okay. Everything sounds good. S1, S2 noted. All the breath sounds are clear to auscultation as well. No accessory muscle use is here with this patient. Everything looks good. No extra work is involved with the patient's breathing. Everything looks well. What we'll do now is palpate for some pulses, and then I'll listen to the carotid as well. So I'll do that first. I'll palpate and then listen. No worries were noted. We're just looking for even on both sides. Okay, and everything looks good. Now that I still have you seated here, I'm just going to continue on with some pulses, okay? Alright. Alright, +2 for all pulses. Everything is looking good there. Lungs look good. Fingernails, I'll check for clubbing. Everything looks good. Alright, perfect. So now we'll do some grip strength and some exercises for that. Okay, so I'm going to hold my fingers out and go ahead and take your hands and grab them and don't let go. Perfect. Alright, now what we're going to do is some finger tapping. So if you can just image. Good. And then on your, yeah, and then just go like this. Perfect. Okay, now we'll do some resistance stuff. So I'm going to put my hands on your knees here and then push up against me. Okay. And then same thing, but under and push down. Perfect. And same thing on your feet here. So push up. Okay. And down. Good. All right. And then with your hands, go ahead and spread them apart. And just don't let me push your fingers together. Perfect. Good. All right. So what we'll do now, I'm going to have you lay back on the bed and we'll do some abdomen and some bowel sounds. You can take that. So I'm just going to inspect the abdomen. That's good. That's fine. That's good. All right, everything looks good. Symmetry, no lesions, bruises, scarring, nothing like that is noted here. So what I'll go ahead and do first is auscultate, and then I'll do a light palpation and then deep palpation. And just let me know if you have any tenderness with any of the palpation. Okay. Any tenderness with that? Okay. Good. I'm going to have you sit up. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to come from behind and right here. We'll check for CVA tenderness. So just let me know if you feel any tenderness here when it. Anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everything feels okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. All right. So now I'm going to have you stand up. And I'm just going to have you turn this way. We're just going to inspect the spine. Everything looks good. Shoulders look good. You know, back, everything is symmetrical here. What I'm going to have you do now, just go ahead. You could bend forward and then back up and just bend back a little. Okay. And then bend your hips side to side. Everything feels okay with that? All right. Now what I'm going to have you do is just walk back and forth here. Just want to assess. And then heel to toe walking. Good. Okay. And then what we'll do now, I'm going to keep you standing. We'll do the Romberg and then the pronator drift. So Romberg, I'm going to have you put your feet together with your eyes closed and just stand here for about 20 seconds. Okay. And now for the pronator, I'll have you raise your arms, palms down. Same thing, close your eyes and just don't let your arms go down. Perfect. Good. Everything is good. So now I'm going to have you seated. We'll test for some reflexes. And we'll almost be done here. So the first reflex that we'll do is the brachial here. Okay, and then we okay. And then okay, I'll go from this side actually. All right, and then just this last one here. Okay. All right, and that concludes our assessment. Thank you.